And yo, Natalie Portman. Oh, Natalie Portman. You know, let me tell you something. Natalie Portman can get it twice on Sunday. She is sexy as hell as Lady Thor or Thor Jane or Dr. Jane Thunder. You listen, if you give me 10 minutes along with I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, girl. Put that thunder Thor, you know what on me. Shit. Alright, y'all, so I know I'm sweating, but I just came from outside, and this Florida humidity is no joke. So, yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder. Had to take my time with this review because I noticed lately, when I watch a movie in Dolby, I find myself getting so entranced into the Dolby experience that I really don't take the time to really realize if I really like the movie or not. I think I'd be so excited by the experience where I'm like, man, that movie was actually pretty good. So I said, I'm gonna take my time with this one. I'm gonna let it marinate like chicken, and I'm just gonna take my time and really just think about this shit. Just let it marinate. Just let it bathe in the moonlight for a minute. You like that, right? That shit was smooth. Thor: Love and Thunder. This movie, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And actually, to be honest with you, I liked it more than I thought I was gonna like it. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like this movie because I thought it was gonna be even more goofier than Thor Ragnarok. Now, mind you, Ragnarok, I dug for what it was. I dug it. It was a good time. I had a great time with it. It was very vibrant, very colorful, very energetic, very action-packed, and just a fun time. But just as a story, as a narrative, and also I'm not the biggest Thor fan. Plus, I didn't like what he did to my boy the Hulk. But I did like Ragnarok. But I thought that Taika Waititi, I think that's how you say his name. I thought that he was going to really just amp up the silliness and amp up the goofiness, fucking to the 12th power. And surprisingly, he didn't. So this movie, actually, this movie feels smaller than Ragnarok, but a little bit more personal. It looked like he was really trying to tell a very heartfelt story here. You know what I mean? And so right off the bat, I don't like this as much as Ragnarok, but I will say this felt more like a Thor movie than Ragnarok because we actually get to see Thor with his hammer doing Thor shit, even though it was kind of a battle between, I can never say the name of the hammer. I'm sorry, y'all. Some words I just cannot pronounce. But that motherfucker and Stormbreaker, you know what I'm saying? So by the way, this is a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to spoil anything unless it was in the trailer. So yeah, this felt like more of a Thor movie, but I did have a better time with Ragnarok. But this time around, it felt, like I said, it just felt small. It felt a little bit more personal and a little, at times, I guess it is called Love and Thunder, right? So at times a little too sappy. And especially there's a moment where it took me back to Spider-Man 3, where after you had this big ass fucking battle, like all this stuff is going down, and then it ends with the Sandman, you know, I'm not a bad person. I've just done some bad things. You know, I'm not asking you to forgive me. I just want you to understand. And then Peter Parker hits him with the, I forgive you. And he floats away in a cloud of sand. There's a part of this movie that reminds me of that, and I'm like, damn it, you almost had it. You're like, why go the sappy route? Let's just be badass and just fun and just be badass Thor, man. And it did go in a different direction than I thought it was gonna go. Because judging from the trailer, I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna go this route. But it actually did it. It went kind of opposite than what I thought it was gonna go. I said, okay, I'm surprised they went there. I'm surprised they did that. The two best things I liked in this movie, y'all. Two things I really loved in this movie was Korg. Okay, I really love Korg. And those goddamn screaming goats. It's just something about hearing an animal scream that makes me laugh. I don't know, like, for example, no matter how many times, I can watch this shit 100 times in a row, no matter how many times I hear this shit, I laugh my ass off. So, yo, those screaming goats, every time they did it, it never got old. Some people would be like, well, you know, it got old after a while. No, and every time I heard them goats fucking scream, it made me laugh. I was laughing my ass off. I almost pissed myself. Chris Hemsworth himself as Thor once again crushes in the role. I have no problems with Chris Hemsworth. He actually got, it seemed like each movie, this dude gets bigger. Kind of like how Rambo's knife got bigger in every movie. Like, Chris Hemsworth gets bigger every fucking movie. Like, he's full, like, okay, I know he's supposed to be playing Hulk Hogan, but I think he's bigger than Hulk Hogan. At least more cut than he was, man. Like, Chris Hemsworth is a cut motherfucker. Like, I feel bad for the dudes that take their girl to go see this, man. And they sitting out with their girl watching the movie, and as soon as that part happens, like you see in the trailer where all his clothes rip off, and they're throwing their pennies at him and shit. And, you know, a nigga looking at her like, man, bitch, please, man, Thor ain't got shit on me. You know, while you sit there adjusting your fucking belly, you know, your shirt tucked into your belly, shit, and you gotta pull it out. Christian Bale, I thought, did a great job. I could tell he was having a lot of fun playing this role in that part, but there were times I looked at him, and there's in one scene in particular, I thought about Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, and then sometimes I looked at him, and I thought about your boy Nomak from Blade 2. You know, but that's no knock to Christian Bale. I thought Christian Bale did a great job, but I felt his character was a little underwritten. Like that, there was something there with him, and I'm like, wow, I wish we could explore more of that and really got more of him as a villain. You know what I mean? So by the time it got to the climax, you really, it was just like another throwaway villain that Thor has to fight. You know, so you really don't like, you kind of know what his deal is, but because we don't have much time with him, and because you don't see him do enough villainous shit, it's like, okay. Another thing I didn't like about this movie was Zeus. Okay, Russell Crowe is Zeus. Waste of a character. Goofy as hell. No. I'm not an expert in Greek mythology, but one thing I do know is that Zeus is that nigga. Zeus is that mother, like, Zeus is like the god of gods. Like, he's like the most powerful one. I think besides Odin, Zeus is that dude, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, if he's not up there with Odin, he's more powerful than Odin, or maybe right below Odin, but he's up there with Odin, man. Zeus is nothing to play with. They made him a sucker in this movie, man. So once again, they underwrote a Marvel villain. I thought Christian Bale, good performance, but the villain was shit. Russell Crowe was a waste as fucking Zeus. I can't believe they did that to Zeus. So yeah, a lot of the goofy shit in here, it's still goofiness in it, which I feel like they could have toned it down some, but they did try to make it somewhat serious, a little heartfelt, and I did not like the ending. I thought the ending was not really earned how it ended, but that's just me. What the fuck do I know? I'm just a poor black man trying to make it on YouTube and giving my 2 cents what I think about these movies. Y'all can take my shit and say fuck it, Rashad don't know what he's talking about, but that's how I feel. And yo, Natalie Portman. Oh, Natalie Portman. You know, let me tell you something. Natalie Portman can get it twice on Sunday. She is sexy as hell as Lady Thor or Thor Jane or Dr. Jane Thunder, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell her name is. Girl, you listen, if you give me 10 minutes alone with you, I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, girl. Alright, if you say my name, I will say your name. Alright. put that thunder Thor, you know what on me. Shit. Because we haven't seen her since since Dark World, so it was cool to see her back as Jane. Her and Chris Hemsworth have great chemistry together. I love seeing them together. And Tessa Thompson, I thought, you know, she did a great job, and she looks good as well. I could tell she got, her and Natalie Portman, they both was at Planet Fitness. Because both of them had the little cuts in the shoulders and stuff, had a cute little bicep. I just wanted to kiss the little bicep. You know what I'm saying? We were just so cute. I just wanted to just, goddamn, baby. I'm sorry, I'm a little delirious tonight, y'all. I just got in from work, so if I'm a little delirious, forgive me. But yo, not to take much more of y'all time, because I know there's like a million fucking Thor Love and Thunder reviews. Bottom line is, Thor Love and Thunder, was it a good time? Yes. Was it as a good time as Ragnarok? No. Did I like it? Yes. Did I love it? No. Will I see it again? I'll wait till Disney Plus, but for the most part, this was an entertaining movie. There are 2 end credit scenes. Stay for the both of them, okay? Because one of them really kind of goes into what the next movie is going to be about, so I'm really looking forward to that. But other than that, everything was tight, man. Yo, and I even had to look up the end credit song. Well, what's that shit called? I think it's called Dio, Rainbow in the Dark. Y'all was blasting that shit all the way home because, that song sounded ill in the fucking Dolby Theater. And you're like, Rainbow in the Dark. Man, that's a metal song. Yes, I like metal. All right, check it out. I even got my cousin's shirt on. All right, my cousin, Ghetto Metal, Big KO. All right. So, yes, black people can like heavy metal. I was blasting that motherfucker all the way home. So, wrapping it up, y'all. Thor, Love and Thunder, in my book, gets a B- borderline C. All right, it was. No, I'm gonna give it a B-, man. The visuals I thought was great. Taika Waititi I thought did a good job directing here, and man, this dude know how to frame a shot. Like there were many times I watched this movie and I said, yo, that could be a poster. That could be a thumbnail picture. You know what I'm saying? Doing YouTube, you always try to point out, good thumbnails. Even though I'm like bottom of the barrel when it comes to doing good thumbnails, but I gotta step that shit up. But he really knows how to frame a shot. He knows how to shoot action scenes. So I thought his director was on point. This movie had a lot of good laughs. A lot of good laughs. Some good action sequences. Thor getting his Van Damme on. When you see, you know what I mean. Thor has a couple of Jean-Claude Van Damme moments. The movie was just maybe average, a little bit above average, but not all that. So yeah. B- is what I got. What did you think about Thor Love and Thunder? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought. If you like it, did this content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.